Can you talk us through a session? If someone's very new to this and they're saying, okay, you're shining light through crystals onto my body somewhere, talk them through a little bit more of what would a session with SolaraGem look like.
Yeah, so basically we want you to relax. Let's say you come in for a session. We want to put you on a massage table or a zero gravity or just something very relaxed, a couch, whatever. Take away your phone, take away your inputs from the craziness of the world, because we want you to deeply relax. And we would start on the crown of the head. We would put usually an amethyst or a sapphire over the crown of the head, about 5 or 6 inches, just to cover the crown. And we run the light at 10% of the intensity of the light source. It's a very low-level light. It's not about overpowering you. Through the gem mixture, and we just put it over you, and you would just deeply relax. And we would give you some kind of setup to get you kind of thinking towards the outcome you want, instead of, I don't want pain, I don't want pain. It's like, look towards what you want. The freedom to run, chase my dog, or pick up my grandchild, whatever. And then we would work on the spleen, usually with a carnelian, which is an orange, kind of a fiery stone with some other stones in there. And it's a very energetic mixture, because most of us have a damp or underactive or sticky spleen in Chinese medicine terms. Western medicine kind of ignores the spleen, but the spleen is the blood filter. It regulates serotonin. It impacts the blood directly. And it's a very powerful part of the body, especially in the Chinese medicine system. It also kind of connects to the pancreas and the stomach. It's all kind of the same thing in their system. So that's the boost of the immune system. So we think of stress, relaxation, boost the immune system. That's the core therapy. And then from there, we would work on if you had pain in your elbow or whatever other issues or symptoms or things you're dealing with, anywhere from emotional stuff to pain to, all sorts of things. So kind of a 3-step process, but we can also do multiple things at once, which really impacts the system dramatically. So I could put one on your head, put a rose quartz on your heart, maybe put the carnelian or a turquoise or an aquamarine on your vagus nerve and stimulate that. So the vagal nerve stimulation will put you into parasympathetic. And so with those 3 together, it can be a very, very strong response. I brought a young lady out of a panic attack last year in Las Vegas at a clinic there. So it was pretty remarkable to see how quickly she shifted out of that.
Yeah, it's incredible what you could see with something as simple as, light and gemstones. You would think that's so simplistic, but the actions that are happening are really robust on the human body. How many are you usually utilizing at once? And these are for people to utilize at home, correct?
Yeah, they can be used at home. They can be used in the clinic. They're easy. They're small. They don't have any wires on them because they recharge like a cell phone. So it's made it much, much easier to access and carry in your purse or whatever, have it with you. I would typically use 2 or 3 at once when I'm working on somebody. On myself, I'll use 1 or 2. I tend to sleep with one on my head at night, and sometimes I'll put one on my heart as well, or wake up and move it to the heart. But in a clinical setting, I would use 3 or 4 at once, depending on what we're doing, because we can shorten the time, but also really amplify the impact.